I know a lot of adults that don't know that, so yeah, she's smart. Hi everyone, thanks for joining me today for this highlight video of the Infinite Hope live stream that goes on every Friday. Please be sure to smash that like, hit that subscribe button, and share so we can get more people involved in the positivity. Thank you so much. Let's get to it. Okay, here we go. How to watch next week's rare Ring of Fire solar eclipse. So last month's super flower blood moon, the lunar eclipse, was hardly the only exciting celestial event of the season. Next week brings an even bigger spectacle, a rare Ring of Fire solar eclipse. So on June 10th, skywatchers all over the world will be able to view the eclipse. So it reads, good deed takes flight at airport as man buys ticket for someone desperate to get home. I mean, this was next level. It's not, I mean, is it a Good Samaritan story when it's actually family? Well, kind of. New bride donates kidney to husband's ex-wife. Did it from her heart. I know it's not really talked about these days, but we are very much capable of all of it. Here's another cute story. 7-year-old girl obsessed with space will become the first kid to send an item to the moon. There she is. She's so cute. All right. Okay, so the article reads, a remarkable 2-year-old with IQ of 146 is the youngest member of American Mensa. And this is her story.
We want to introduce you to a local little genius named Cash Quest. She's 2, going on 3, with the IQ of 146.
She's a smart cookie.
The average IQ in the United States is about 100. Cash was recently accepted into Mensa, the largest and oldest high IQ society in the world, making her the youngest in American Mensa.
What's this one?
Asia.
Asia. What's this?
Europe.
Europe.
So
Cash
cute.
Quest is definitely not your average toddler.
Tell me the 3 branches of government first.
Is this so? Legislative.
Hey.
We started to notice her memory.
I know a lot of adults that don't know that, so yeah, she's smart.
It was really great, and she just picked up things really fast, and she was really interested in learning.
What's this?
Why?
What's this?
17, 18 months, she had recognized all the alphabet, numbers, colors, and shapes. So that's when we were kind of like, okay, she's learning really fast. So it was a cross between what are we doing at home versus what is it that's attracting her to memorize and grasp all these concepts so fast.
Cash can also identify all 50 states by
Wow.
shape and location on a map.
Mississippi.
She's learning Spanish, knows over 50 signs in sign language,
Please.
knows how to count to 100,
100.
can identify elements on
I'm so embarrassed. I need to learn how to speak Spanish.
the periodic table by their symbols,
Phosphorus.
and is even learning to read.
Blue and yellow.
She's 2.
As you can imagine, keeping this little genius busy isn't easy.
7, 8.
I actually come from an educational background in terms of career. So we were also in limbo trying to find a daycare or preschool that actually catered to what she was able to do.
Oh, she's so cute.
So Sujit opened up a preschool. She teaches 12 kids and gets to spend time with Cash.
That's kind of awesome.
It's just taught me how to parent differently. I think we're all given children with different abilities and different, temperaments and things like that. And if anything, I think it's taught us just more so how to be able to communicate with her.
Do you have to remind yourself that she's like 2-year-old going to be a 3-year-old soon? Do you
Yes,
sometimes
I
forget
do.
and you treat her like a teenager?
That's a good question.
At the end of the day, she is also 2.
She's 2.
And so she's in that toddler stage. So she very well much is still a normal 2-year-old where, we have negotiations, we have tantrums. The way we communicate
Tantrums.
with her, it has to be
Terrible
different
twos.
because she's able to understand just a little bit more.
And not sitting still, which is
Not sitting still.
the
Yeah, usually
classic sign of
genius
a
kids are
2-year-old.
very
Exactly, yes.
Sujit
rambunctious.
says it's important to let Cash lead the way.
I think one of the biggest things with me and her dad are making sure she has a childhood and we don't force anything on her too early. We're kind of going at her pace, and we want to just make sure that she is youthful for as long as she can be.
Bye. Thank you.
Oh, she's so cute.
I mean, she's so cute.
Okay. Not only is she so cute, but something that stuck out to me about that whole piece is, did you see Cash was learning? She was processing. She was understanding all this. I didn't see one thing, not a tablet, no technology in that piece.
Oh yeah, I hadn't thought about that.
Right?
That's
a
an
good
interesting
point.
point.
Yeah.
Like, there's no screen time, so there might be something to that.
You know what? I think that's right. I think screen time sometimes makes kids have a shorter attention span. I've certainly witnessed that. So that's a good point. I hadn't
she had
noticed
I think
that.
there's
cards, she
studies
was
done
playing with
about that now that, you know, kids who get a lot of screen time aren't as able to focus their attention for long amounts of time. Here's another kind of cool story that I ran into. So we got this couple here who hides $1,000 in cash inside baby supplies at Target to help other families after recalling their own struggle. All right, so here's a cool little redemption story. Judge gave drug dealer a second chance. 16 years later, he swears him in as a lawyer. Next, we have another very sweet story, and this story involves some singing, and you guys know how I feel about singing and music. I love music. So here it is. It says, young man with autism finds his jam at a local McDonald's singing every order at best drive-thru ever.
Well, at a time perhaps that we could all use a dose of sunshine, there's a young man serving up smiles at a McDonald's drive-thru. Boyd Hooper shows us how he's unexpectedly, unabashedly taking customer service to a whole new level.
Aw.
When people talk about a restaurant's performance, they are generally not referring to this. But lunchtime is showtime. When Daniel Marshall
Now let's make this world happen.
is
Let's go.
on stage.
He's got a great voice, too.
This guy is great. Thank you so much for choosing Arden Hills McDonald's. My name is Daniel. How are you today?
Really puts a smile on my face.
Hello. How are you?
Who else sings to you anymore in this day and age?
No kidding,
Daniel
right?
will
Nobody
sing
sings
your
to you
order.
anymore.
We got that 20 piece.
Then bestow on you a name.
What's up, boss? How you doing? What's up, Rockstar? How are you? What's up, Captain? All day long. I hear him at home.
I hear him at
the
home.
Arden Hills McDonald's.
That's
on,
funny.
Bob.
Always
The guy that's working with him is like, I hear him at home. Like, it's like, because he sings like every order. Can you imagine working with that guy for 8 hours? I mean, I love him, but I made this one our featured story because I thought this is just so freaking inspiring. It's next level. This dude, an armless archer, aims to win gold at Summer Paralympics Games, joined Team USA. He doesn't have arms, guys. His name is Matt Stutzman, and he was born in Kentucky without arms, and pretty much from the get-go, he was involved with sports. This guy just, he puts me to shame. I know that. Let's watch his story. Pro athlete. He's born without arms.
People ask me how I taught myself how to eat and stuff. And I don't remember because obviously at 2 years old, I was already holding a fork in my foot. So apparently my brain just knew how I was going to have to do that stuff before I actually realized that I had no arms.
That's so cool, right? Like, he's just... Like, his
When I
feet
was
are his
younger,
arms.
I wanted to be the best basketball player in the world. And I spent years practicing,
Dang!
and I got pretty good at it with a guy without arms. The reality was that I was never going to be an NBA basketball player, but I needed to do it just to prove that I could.
Dude, he can shoot hoops better than a lot of people I know.
Probably within a couple weeks of getting a bow, I knew what I was supposed to do with my life. I found my Michael Jordan moment, and at that point on, 8 hours a day sitting in a chair trying to make Paralympic Games.
He's already been there and got a silver medal. He's driving with his left foot. He actually drives.
Cars and archery are very similar, as in a car just wants to be driven and it doesn't care how it wants to be drove. A bow wants to be shot. It doesn't care how it's shot. So you could be a very good archer.
Damn!
Mechanic.
He shot it through the car window.
Care, right? It's just a machine or whatever. And so that's why I love both of those sports.
Wow.
That arrow is special because I was able to learn so much from it. And I didn't really learn that much from my medals because, you know, when you're doing well, you think you have it figured out. It's when things go wrong is when you learn your lessons to make you better.
That's so true. You need adversity.
I got to spend a whole year with my family, where normally I'm traveling all the time.
Aww.
Just financially or whatever. What I ended up doing is I kind of just would fix cars in my garage. But I was able to make it work. I'm a fighter, and I'm more ready now for the games than I probably was last year.
That's so cool. I think this guy is very inspirational. Once again, I'd like to thank you for watching this highlight video of the Infinite Hope live stream. Please be sure to smash that like, hit that subscribe button, and share so we can get everyone involved in the positivity. See you next time. Bye!